welcome to the Tiny House Ideas podcast.
Yeah, I think that it's still job one to figure out what's essential, eliminate what's not.
Yeah.
But now that third principle, the third practice of essentialism, this make execution as effortless as possible. Instead of that sort of being an afterthought or just one more thing, one more piece of essentialism, it's like its own thing. And I think there's something kind of in the Puritan way of thinking that created a false dichotomy between that said, look, self-sacrifice, killing yourself is kind of the righteous thing to do. That it's in and of itself, like sacrifice is itself holy and good.
Yeah.
And similarly, the other side then says, well, to be lazy, anything else is being lazy and is bad and is and so even our modern language reveals us a bit. We'll if we think about easy, we say, well, easy money. We distrust it. Or we say, we say, well, it's easy for you to say. And I mean, there's a distrust of this. And then same on the hard side, there's a sort of halo effect around hard and pulling an all-nighter and so on. You're doing a hard day's work. And so I think it's entered our vocabulary shows this deeper assumption. What if there's an easier, what if there's a better way? What if there's an effortless path to the things that are most essential? What if your essential things, in fact, became the easiest things in your life?
Yeah. Then that would be, yeah, exactly. And it's just about sort of being able to unlock those things and to sort of be able to take that step and to realize, because obviously, like you say, it's sort of about being able to make these things as easy as possible and sort of be able to evaluate, will I be able to sort of make the same amount of contribution if I don't go to this meeting? Will I be able to achieve the same goals if I don't do this? If I sort of go to bed earlier, prioritize a better night's sleep, and sort of wake up in the morning with a fresh mindset on things. So it's sort of about being able to realize that you don't have to be everywhere at once.
Yeah, I mean the structure of these new ideas. There's three parts, and the first part is effortless state. The second is effortless action, and the third is effortless results. So that's the flow. It's state first, your state, then the way that you act, your action, and the results that you get. And what you just said reminded me of that effortless state. I think most of us have experienced that sense at the end of the day. You can't find your keys. You get some email from somebody that blows up your piece. You can't. The boss says something. It's probably quite mild, but it feels huge. Nothing's in proportion. Everything feels hard. And then after a warm shower, a hot meal, and a good night's sleep, everything is different. You find your keys right where you left them. The email you respond to, you see was actually pretty reasonable, and so you can respond there, gracefully to that, no problem. Like everything suddenly feels effortless in comparison. And that's that's this idea of the effortless state is to manage your life in such a way that you keep coming back to the effortless state, and you also recognize and are honest when you're not. So don't take a nap. I mean, that's a good example, I think, of something where the Puritan view, you wouldn't take a nap, that's just a lazy thing to do. And we feel that even today.
Exactly.
I think a lot of people, actually, sorry, I can't come to this meeting, I need to take a nap. I mean, who would feel comfortable doing that?
Yeah.
And yet, why not? I mean, even Churchill talked about how he used to get double the productivity in a day by taking a nap. And he was a champion napper. And to be honest, so am I now. I literally am, and I'm proud of it now. I don't always get as much sleep at night as I should, but I take naps and I love it. It really is. You double your productivity.
Yeah, completely.
And your effortless state is so much calmer. You're in that state, and so you can notice things and you can act in far more intelligent ways. And so it naturally leads to phase 2, which is, this effortless action. Go ahead.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, no, that is the thing. It's sort of about going against the status quo, going against the norm of I'll sleep when I'm done. I'll sleep as soon as this project's finished. I'll sleep as soon as I've made this next sale. It's sort of taking a step back and sort of realizing that just because you're busy and you're moving, it's not always. A lot of it is noise. A lot of it is very unnecessary. Thanks for watching this little teaser for the Tiny House Ideas podcast. If you'd like to listen to the full episode, it's available on all major streaming platforms. So that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all of the others. Alternatively, if you'd rather watch it sort of in a video format like this video has been, then that's available on Patreon. Just search for Tiny House Ideas. So thanks again for watching. Please do check out the full episode, and thanks again.